Good morning, everyone, whoever is watching. I hope your day started well. And this is Gael. I'll be guiding you today through a short 15-minute morning flow. You don't need much, just your morning self, a mat if you want to, you don't need to. And let's just dive right in. I'll invite you to find a comfortable position. This is whether this is seated in a cross-legged position or lying down. You do you. And start by softening your gaze, maybe closing your eyes, just going inward, connecting with our body, our breath, just checking in. Let's inhale together, filling the belly, the chest, bringing the air to the top of the head, and hold at the top for 3, 2, 1. Exhale. And again in. Hold. And exhale. One more like that. In. Hold. And exhale. And then we'll start by coming onto all fours. So slowly finding your way, whether you come from seated or sleeping, keeping your hands or palms of your hands on top of your shoulders, shoulder width apart. Your knees are also hip width distance apart. And from here, we'll inhale round the back and look up towards the sky. Exhale, round the back and look towards your belly button. And again, in, open, push the hands and shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, round. And again, in. And out. Now back to center, and from here I invite you to do some circles around the wrists, coming back into your hips and forward into your wrists. So these gentle movements, waking up the hips area, waking up the front body. And you're welcome to make these circles as big or as small as you need them to be. So really feeding into your body, areas of tension. And if you've gone one way, let's go the other. So again, you're welcome to linger anywhere where you need to stay a bit longer. You can also do circles with the head or the neck. You'll hear some cracks, and that's normal. And let's slowly come back to center here. And untuck the toes and come up, finding your first downward facing dog of this practice. So again, here you want to separate the fingers, separate the toes, and really shoot up into the sky. So your tailbone is up, but your limbs are down, grounded into the earth. Your neck is relaxed, your head is relaxed. Maybe you want to pedal one way or the other. Just taking one more breath here. Inhale. On the next inhale, let's bring the right leg up to the sky. And then exhale, bring the right leg to come forward. Drop it in between the hands. You can drop the back leg as well. And we inhale, open the chest. This is a version of your pigeon. And exhale to come down into your sleeping pigeon, creating a little pillow with your hands for your head. And let's relax here in this position, exploring areas of tension in and around your hips. Let's take 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. In. And out. One more in. And out. And on the next inhale, wake yourself back up from this really lovely position. Coming back into your downward facing dog. Maybe pedaling the legs again. They're still fresh in the morning after a full night's sleep. It needs a bit of time for the body to wake up and catch up with the mind. And on the next inhale, bringing the left leg up to the sky this time. And exhale, bring that leg forward, drop the right knee down. Inhale to open the chest, open the throat area. Going into a small back bend here. And exhale to fold forward. And again, find your sleeping pigeon on the left hand side this time. And we're going to take as well 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. And maybe explore how this side is maybe different from the other side. Can feel more tense, or you can go deeper on one side versus another, and that's all normal. Our bodies are not perfectly symmetrical. One more breath in and out. And from here, let's wake ourselves back up. Slowly coming back into our downward facing dog. Releasing the head, releasing the neck. And on the next inhale, drop the knees on the mat. And we're going to find our puppy pose. So bringing one hand in front of the other as much as you need and starting to melt your body towards the mat until either your chin or your forehead catches the mat. So whatever version feels more right to you this morning. If you want to make it a bit more intense, you can also bring the fingers up to extend the stretch under your shoulders. Let's take 3 breaths here. In, out, in, out. One more in and out. From here, let's start to come back up. And this time placing the forearms on the mat. We're going into our dolphin pose. So from here we start to untuck the toes and we find a modified downward facing dog. So the forearms are on the floor, on the mat. The head is relaxed, the neck is relaxed, and the feet can come as close or as far as you need them to be. Feeling the stretch in the back of the knees. And using your breath to find comfort in this position. 2 more breaths in. Out. In. And out. And on the next inhale, placing your knees back down. And this time, extending your feet. So bringing the feet back and bringing the whole body down into the mat. And this time, finding your Sphinx pose. So keeping the forearms on the mat. And opening up the front of the body. Preparing your body, your mind for the day, feeling strong in that posture. So again here you want to engage the core, engage the chest, so trying not to relax here, so you're really feeling strong. You can also point the toes, separate the fingers so that they are really grounding you. The palms are really grounding you through the earth. The throat is open, the chest is open. 2 more breaths here, in. Out. In. And out. And on the next inhale, bringing your palms closer, and this time finding your cobra. So here a small back bend. Inhale, open the chest, open the shoulders. Exhale, round and come up into your child's pose. And again, in, open. And exhale to round. So here we're activating the body. Inhale, following the breath. Exhale down. Waking up the spine, in and out. Gently bringing the whole body in preparation for the day. One more like that, in and out. And on the next inhale, keeping your feet bent where they are, starting to come up. So we are here. Come closer so you can see me. And meeting in this position. If your knees hurt, you can just find a seat. So coming back into our breath, our body. And I'll invite you to find a seat. And maybe our last pose for today's practice is bringing our feet together in butterfly. And then we can use the hands to push the feet further away from us. Inhale, open the chest. And exhale, round the back. And just completely surrender here to the force of gravity. Let the upper body relax. Feel the opening of the hips, the groins area. We're taking 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. So in this pose, we're remembering that while we are active during the day, we're also surrendering to the earth, we're surrendering to the divine. We're flowing with life rather than trying to be in control all the time. And yeah, it's bowing to to Mother Earth, bowing to this force outside of us and asking for guidance. One more breath in and out. And on the next inhale, starting to come up, making this come up as slow as you can, feeling every vertebra rising slowly, and the head comes up last. Finding back your seat. So the way we started our practice this morning, I invite you to close your eyes here. Maybe bringing your hands in Anjali Mudra in prayer in front of your heart. And maybe setting an intention for your day. Whatever it is you need, or you're thinking about, or you're feeling. Whatever comes up first, no need to overkill. Inhale. And exhale. And now let's bring our hands together, or palms together, and start to create some heat in between the hands, activating our inner fire. And when we feel that we have enough warmth in between the hands, placing the fingers on top of our eyes, really feeling this contact, this warmth that you can give yourself, blinking your eyes open. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. The light in me and the love in me sees the light in you and the love in you. Namaste.